So when we talk about the urinary data, the first method to determine urinary excretion is the rate of excretion method. ठीक है, rate of excretion method. In rate of excretion method, the first is the rate of excretion method and other is the sigma minus method. In rate of excretion method, the rate of urinary drug excretion is denoted by dxu by dt is proportional to the amount of drug in the body x and is written as dxu by dt is equal to minus k is equal to kex. So where k is the first order urinary excretion rate. So according to first order disposition kinetics, we can convert x into exponential form where we get the value x is equal to x naught is equal to x naught minus e is equal to minus k e t. So substituting this equation in the equation 9.71 where we have substituting this value of x into equation number 9.71, we got this value dxu by dt is equal to ke x naught minus kt, equation number 2, and in logarithm form the equation becomes log dxu upon dt is equal to log kexo minus kt upon 2.303. So the above equation state that when a semi-log plot of the rate excretion versus time yields a straight line with a slope minus k upon 2.303. So it must therefore be remembered that the slope of such an excretion rate versus time plot is related to the elimination rate constant ke and not to be the excretion rate constant ke. So the excretion rate constant can be obtained from the y-intercept, and elimination half-life and non-linear elimination rate constant can be computed from the ke and k small e. So advantage of the excretion rate method is for the drugs having long half-life, urines may be collected for only 3 to 4 half-life. Moreover, there is a need to collect all urine samples since collection of any two consecutive urine sample yield points on the rate plot from which a straight line can be constructed. So another method is the sigma minus method. See that disadvantage of that rate of excretion method is estimating ke is the fluctuation in the rate of drug elimination and observed to high degree, and in most instances the drugs data are so scattered that an estimate of half-life is difficult. So this problem can be cleared by the sigma minus method. In a sigma minus method equation, from an Arlin equation dxu by dt is equal to ke x naught e minus ket, we have integrated that equation and the integrated form results to the equation number 5, and substituting equation number 5 in equation 4, we get a new equation that is 6, and converting that equation in a logarithm form we get an equation number 7. So this method is there is a advantage and disadvantages also. So a disadvantage of this method is that the total urine collection has to be carried out until no unchanged drug can be detected in the urine, that is up to 7 half-life, which may be tedious for a drug having a long half-life. So this equations this equation also apply for the dose drug that fits in the one compartment open model, and that are given by the IV bolus routes. So we have studied that previous two methods for this, that is the rate sigma, and another one method for determination of K is generally Wigner-Nelson method. Okay, so we will discuss later on, and that's all. Thank you.